spaghetti.
Yes.
And this is steak, salad, and taco. And I don't know what.
And then these are maybe shrimp or prawns and rice. And then I think this is chicken and broccoli. So yes, they all look delicious. They all look really, really nice. Which one is your favourite?
Steak.
Nice, nice. Do you ever eat at restaurants? If so,
Yes.
what type of food do they make?
Italian restaurant. They make the pizza like this.
Ah, yes.
You know.
Italian food is so, so good. And how often do you eat at a restaurant?
Almost every weekend we go to restaurant.
Nice. Okay. That's really nice. I eat at a restaurant very occasionally, maybe every 5 months. Not very often. I don't eat at a restaurant very often. I used to when I was younger, but not as much. Not as much now. Describe the picture. What can you see?
They're making maybe salad. There's lots of tomatoes that I like.
And do you cook with your family too?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, what do you like to cook with your family?
Curry rice.
Do you think cooking is fun?
Yeah.
I think so too. I think it is fun when you are cooking with friends or family.
When there's no way that you'll be able to win this one, but she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful blue sky today. Oh, and there's a little squirrel just running across the wall. It's such a pretty day, like gorgeous blue skies. Absolutely beautiful. Good morning, good morning. How are you? I hope you're well. If you're wondering why I'm moving a lot and just a bit random with a burst of energy, it's just because I have taught 3 classes in a row so far, and I'm about to teach another 3 classes in a row. So because I'm going to be sitting down, well, I basically sit down for most of the day, but I often find it a little bit difficult to sit down for a long period of time without moving. So I'm just kind of getting a little bit of energy out. Just getting a little bit of energy out before I have to sit back down again. So don't mind me, just doing a little jog, you know. Oh, there's my alarm telling me I need to sit back down, but I don't want to sit down. I've been sitting down for too long. What is it about being told that you have to sit down that makes it difficult to sit down? Like, I can sit down easily, no problem, but the fact that I have to sit down and I can't move makes it more difficult to sit down. That sounds really odd, but anyway. So I just had a 15-minute break, and the 15-minute break is now over, so I shall return to my prison. No, I'm joking. I shall sit back down and do the job that I am supposed to be doing.
Earplugs in.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl.
I'm just about to go on a little walk. Well, I need to get some broccoli from the shop. Usually on a Monday I would go on my grocery shop and get all my bits that I need for the week, or at least for a couple of days, but I actually don't really need anything. I'm quite stocked up, and I was away at the weekend, so I've kind of got like extra food in, so I don't really need to do a full food shop for a couple of days. So I'm just going to go on a little walk and just grab some broccoli or just some vegetables from like a smaller shop that I have near me. So yeah, I want to go on a walk anyway, to be honest. I'm just in the mood. My usual walking days are Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Those are the days that I go on a walk. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday are the days that I work out. Is it weird that I have a schedule for days that I walk and work out? And no, I don't think it is. I think it just makes things easier to have a schedule, because otherwise if I just left things up to when I felt like doing them, I probably would never do them, or I wouldn't do them very often. But today is not a walking day. Today was a workout day, but I just fancy going on a walk as well. So I'm going to do that now. Get a couple of steps in, a bit of fresh air.
I'm taking my umbrella with me, as I always do, even though it's beautiful weather. Well, I say beautiful weather. It was beautiful blue sky weather, and then it started raining, and then now it's blue skies again. But I'm not risking it. I'm taking an umbrella just in case, because if you live in the UK, then you know that you cannot rely on the weather because it changes so quickly. So it's always best to just have an umbrella just in case. I've got a nice warm hat on. And I've also got my boots on, so I'm feeling very winter-esque. I'm ready for the cold winter weather. I'm very prepared.
Levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it. It all, I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, 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 finally. I always daydreaming, never imagined I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it. It all, I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, 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 finally. I had to burn you. I'm rising. I'm so.
Why is it that peeling onions and peeling garlic just takes such a long time? Like, I feel like I've just been peeling onion and garlic for the last like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that seems to take ages. I'm just about to do my food prep for the week. So on a Sunday, I usually will cook 2 packs of chicken sausages. There are 10 sausages in each one, so 20 sausages altogether. And I have these for lunch or dinner throughout the week. And then I'm going to cook this, oh, it's leaking, 5% beef mince. And I usually have that throughout the week as well. So, but I usually do that on a Sunday. That's my food prep day. But I was away over the weekend, so I'm doing it today instead.
And then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different now.
Okay, I think the mince is ready. So I'm gonna take that off the heat. Just put the chicken sausages in a Tupperware as well. I'll leave them to cool before I pop them in the fridge.
Let's give this a little taste. That's nice. One more little taste just to confirm my initial thoughts. That is a good batch of mince. You know when you make the same thing, but you have some weeks where it tastes really good and you almost perfect it because you cook it all of the time. And then you have some weeks where it's like a bit off and you kind of get your quantities a bit wrong. But this is a good batch of mince, like it's very tasty, not too salty. My last week's batch of mince was a little bit too salty, but this is a good batch, not too salty, but flavoursome. I can taste the onion and the garlic and all the other seasonings that I used. It's a good day when you make a good batch of mince. And then yeah, chicken sausages are always the same as usual because I don't add any seasoning on those.
Food prep is the best. 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 So good, honestly. Saves so much time. I would much rather just have meals ready to go in the fridge where I don't have to completely cook from scratch every single night. Just having like at least one thing food prepped is so helpful. Food prep is such a lifesaver, honestly. And also I can imagine having kids and doing food prep would be so helpful as well. My cousin's wife always food preps for their kids. They have things in the freezer like pancakes, and they have like different meats and different things in the fridge ready to go for the week, and it's just such a good hack. Food prep for everyone. Food prep for mums and dads trying to save a bit of time. Food prep for single girlies like me who are also trying to save a bit of time. Food prep for everyone. I'm sorry, sir, but who are you and what are you doing on my door? You cannot come into my flat.
Camera wouldn't focus on that, but that was a slug. A slug right on my front door on the inside. It's so horrible. I get slugs and they come through the little gaps like under the door or around the side of the front door. Really annoying. Like, I've tried different things to get rid of them. I've tried, you know, that gold copper, it's like a roll of paper that slugs don't like. I've tried putting that down. I've tried putting pellets down, and they still manage to find their way in through the gaps in the front door, and it's
just not nice, you know? It's just not nice. You don't want to see a slug like in your home. It's a lot better than it used to be. Like quite a few years ago, they used to be around all of the time. Like if I went in the middle of the night into the kitchen and I walked onto the floor without any slippers or anything, I could step on a slug, like honestly. So it used to be really bad at one point, maybe 6 years ago or so, but I do still get them. Not as bad, but I do still get them. I think it's like, you know, when you live in an old property and obviously there are just different edges and different parts in the walls that are not sealed very well. Like I said, by my front door, there are quite a few gaps that slugs could very easily get underneath. So for dessert, I'm having this grenade bar. It's the Oreo one in white chocolate. And then I'm also going to put 15 grams of Biscoff and then an orange on the side. Is it melted enough? Yeah, I think it should be okay. Sometimes if you overdo it, it ends up being like too hard and it goes like concrete. So yeah, that should be good. Okay, so we need 15 grams of Biscoff. Oh, that's 13. I'm due another 2 grams. Okay, there's 15 grams. Dollop that on. And then the Biscoff should melt because this has been in the microwave, so it will turn into like a sauce. And then the orange, I'll just eat on the side, not with this together. Like I'll eat the orange first and then I'll eat this afterwards. I usually eat this with porridge. Like I love this with porridge together. It's like a really nice dessert, but I don't have the calories today, so this is dessert. Yummy.
There we go.
Hello? Hi, celebrities.
Yeah. Sambas Brazilian, tango's Argentinian.
Unfortunately, I couldn't eat the orange because I don't know what happened to it, but it tasted like really dry and fluffy as well. Like there was absolutely no juice in it at all. Does that mean it's gone off? I don't know what happened to it. It was just like an orange that just had absolutely no juice in it at all. It was really odd. So I didn't finish that. I only had like a couple of bites. I was tempted to add an extra 80 calories for that orange and replace it with something else, but I can't be bothered now, so it doesn't matter. But I really enjoyed the protein bar and the Biscoff. It was so good. Thank you for spending the day with me, and I shall see you next week. Good night.